There we go. So
All right.
the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Megan. Again, welcome everybody. My name is Bev Franklin, and I called Megan this morning. I was led to call her about 4 o'clock this morning after being up for about an hour. And I said, I'm going to take a chance on her being available. And she called me right back, and we talked for an hour and a half. And it was the most wonderful conversation. I feel like I've known her now forever. And we just have a real good understanding of what we're doing and what's about to happen. Briefly, I've been in network marketing for probably close to 30 years. That's definitely giving away my age. I started way back with the gifting programs and Susu programs that we're all familiar with. And I've done network marketing and met a lot of folks and know a lot of the names that are now leaders in VYB. And I have never seen anything like this. And I have committed myself 100% to it. And I hope you all have. And I'm going to turn the floor over to Megan because her time is valuable. And I just can't thank you enough, Megan, for taking the time to be with us this afternoon.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I do. I love you to pieces, and I know people throw that word around love, but I really do. Like I meet people, and I just fall in love with them, and I fall in love with their spirit, and I'm just so very grateful. Because Bev called me, and I had been on a Zoom for like 12 hours. And I'm going to spare you guys the stories, but I literally was like taking phone calls, and our Zoom was open really probably for about 15 hours with corporate, and we're all kind of bouncing in and out. And, we all have kids. So it's like, hey, I'll be back. Got to do this with the kids and bounce back in. So we're working around the clock. We really could launch right now if we wanted, but I don't launch like that. When I go into companies, my goal is to make sure that everybody um, makes phenomenal income in the beginning, because you might love me now, but you'll love me more when you're making money. and and that's the goal. Like the goal really for me, let me kind of spotlight myself if I can. The goal for me is to support all of you, because when I say you're VYB partners, it's a reason why I didn't say you were distributors or those like names that don't sound like partners. You truly are a VYB partner, and like I said, I really truly have a heart for Bev and just her story. And she called me at the right time because I have lack of sleep, and I'm so excited, but then when I have to get on corporate calls and I'm doing stuff, I was just like, oh man, I got so much to do. So when she texted me and she called me, I was like, did I call you, Bev? I can't even remember.
I called you and left a message, and you called me right back.
Oh, yeah. And then I was like, I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. I love you very much, but I have all this stuff. And I'm like, ugh. And she kind of calmed my spirit and reminded me why I'm doing what I'm doing. And even though I hadn't slept in days, I feel really great. So I know everybody's worried about my health. Um, I'm in my purpose, and I've done this before many times, just not to this magnitude. We just broke 22,000 people. And I want you to understand, like 22,000 people in 25 days in 160 countries. Look at God, because it's not me. And then I had to call my dad this morning because my dad is so very supportive. And I'm like, Dad, just 30 days, he's like, go, focus. He's my like spiritual guide. He's very raw. So you guys are going to meet him on the call tomorrow. So I apologize now. He has no filter. I get it from my father probably, but he's like, he watched me do it. When everybody thought I was crazy, my dad was the only one who didn't think I was crazy. And he's like, ignore everybody, just go. So he's doing the same thing right now. And it just reminds me like why I'm doing this. It has nothing to do with the money. The money's going to come, period. Numbers don't lie for all of you. You guys are in one of the best organizations ever. And when I wiggle my way up, I wiggle my way up to Deborah, who we need to be praying for because, she is dealing with some health concerns. And then Dwayne, right? Bev.
Yeah. Yes, Dwayne Jones. Uh-huh.
So I just gave Bev, I said, Bev, I will be here to support you. It's not about who signs up the most people. It's is supporting the vision the most, right? I don't need you guys to be top leaders. I was never a top recruiter in the beginning. I wasn't in the beginning until I learned how to just do the basics. I don't use funnels and stuff like that. No knock on it. People use them and it's great, but I really do belly to belly. And I just told Bev, I was like, now's the time that you just share with everybody. So I got a chance to meet Dwayne, who is phenomenal. And then I know Doris Woodard is tied up with some family things. And so I didn't get a chance to talk to her, but I think I've spoken to her before. Then I introduced Bev and Sterling because I've gotten a chance to meet Sterling. And then Melvin signed up Sterling and I signed up Melvin. So it's like right here. And you guys, this organization is my biggest organization. You guys will sit on top of the world, basically. So it's important for everybody to kind of understand that. And even if you didn't sign up anybody and you only signed up yourself, I'm plan on putting in another 20 something thousand people over the next 30 days. And then that's not even then we start. We're in pre-launch. We launch February 17th. Then I really start, right? But I want to meet as many of you as possible and be here to support you. So I'm not going to do any more talking because you guys listen to me probably run my mouth all day and cry and do everything else because this is like what God does. And I don't care what you believe in. I really don't. You just have to believe in something bigger than you. And this program isn't about me. It's not about Reagan. It's not about Trey. It's not about Tony. It's really about all of you. And then you can say, it's not about me. It's about all the people that you bring aboard. So I am 100% down like 4 flat tires with you guys. I'm just looking for those people who are down for the cause. My whole family's in this business. My entire family is in this business. My mom, my dad, both my brothers, all of our kids, including the baby. She's 6, right? And she knows this program better than anybody because she ear hustles on every call. Like, Auntie Meg, I can't see those circles, right? Like, and then she's like, you're getting so much better on the calls. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bev, I love you to pieces. I'm going to be here to support you no matter what.
Thank you.
And the entire team. So I'm going to stop talking and not spotlight myself so that I can look at all of you. And then I will tell you this, that, you know, we're making a change to the onboarding process, even though it's an easy sign up. I like super easy signups. So I want everybody to sign up and you go back there and it's like onboarding. Do this, do this, do this, like a checklist, right? So that there is no, oh, I got to tell you to go to notifications and click notifications. Then I got to tell you to go to your affiliate link. And then you're going to ask me, well, which affiliate link do I use? I don't want to go through that. And I don't want you guys to go through that. So I'm simplifying everything. And I will tell you, when we get to the product line, partnership, right? It is phenomenal. I don't want you to worry about, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it. And focus for 30 days. I promise you, you will. Okay. I have set up this program in thought of everything. $25 is going to roll out, but we're going to keep the free. Okay. Because I don't want to break you guys' momentum. So you can still sign people up for free all the way until February 16th. But that $25 link is going to pop up and you can pay your $25 between now and February 16th at 1:00. And then let it rain. The tsunami happens and you all, like Bev and I were talking about, no, I was talking to another lady today. You ever play Connect 4? It's my favorite game. You know, in Connect 4, you drop the things in the circle and you can't drop another one in there. It's going to bounce. That's basically what this is going to look like. And all of you guys are at the top of it because I'm going to put in 1 million people. And remember, I told you that, but you're in first. And then the rest of the people will funnel underneath you. And I've set it up so that everybody can win. So Bev, I appreciate you. I'm going to open it up. If anyone wants to ask questions, I do kind of have a hard stop, unfortunately, but every single one of you are leaders as well. So Bev is the leader right now. but Wendy should be having her call with her leaders. And Joanna should be reaching out and saying, hey, can you do a call for me? Can I get on your calendar list, right? And then, Marlon should do the same thing. And I don't know all your names, but I'm kind of looking. Brenda, you should do the same thing, right? Yes, Melvin started this thing, and then Sterling, and then it trickles right to you guys. But do you understand, like, you're the leader of your matrix? You just fit inside of mine, right? So if you were sitting on top of my matrix as the top 3 spots, your next 3 spots is mine, 9 spots. Do you understand that? So we have 22,000 people. Do the math. That you can't go anywhere else because there's 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, 21,000. I know the numbers. So we're already way down here and you're way up here. So do the math. So get ready, right? And all I need you guys to do is share and not try to explain everything. And you might want to share my very first video that's 13 minutes, because if you share the 3-minute video, it's kind of network marketing. It's great, it looks good, but it doesn't tell the vision, right? And that very first 13-minute video that I did, which is on the joinonemoretime.com website, go to it and scroll and get that one. Because that one, I'm very clear to my people. Of 128 people I was talking to on the call that know me. That's why we have 22,000 people, because they all know me. I don't have to explain myself to them. I don't have to tell people I'm not a scam to my people. And you guys shouldn't have to do that to your people. And if you do, then they clearly don't know who you are. Like, if you think I'm going to put you in a scam, there are bad business deals, but I'm not going to knowingly put somebody in a scam. Right? So I do want you guys to understand, when I talk to my 128 people, I was very clear with them, because I'm very direct with my people that have been with me. And now all of you are my people too. And all of my people are your people now. So if you've never had a team before, my team is getting ready to spill in under you. And some of those people have made millions of dollars, but they were too busy to fill out the Google form. And now they're all like, Megan, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, you got to come under my first, right? There is no, like, I ain't putting you up here. No, you should have answered my phone call when I called you the first time. But anyway, so those people become your people now. So you're getting ready to have a team of people that you've never had before. And you're going to be able to connect and vibe out with your new tribe. Okay. So I just want you to understand that my focus for the next 30 days is to make sure that you guys understand how much income you're getting ready to make, and how to handle it and what to do with it, because it's coming, right? You can't stop it if you wanted to. So I'm so very blessed. I'm going to unmute you guys. And I do have like 10, 15 minutes. I got to check my schedule. Because I'm on Central Time now, and I'm usually on Eastern, so it's throwing me off a little bit. You guys know I'm hiding out in a house, Airbnb, by myself, so people don't think I'm crazy. Or don't tell me I'm talking too loud in the house. I don't have time for that, because I'm talking all the time. So I just am like, I'll see you guys soon. Let me build this thing. And they're all like, go, mom. See you later, because they know it's about to happen. And they're all involved too. So they're actually all building right now as well. All of our kids are of age and they're building as well. So Bev, if people want to unmute and want to ask questions, you guys, you got me here. So what do you want to know? That I could tell you that I'm not on NDA and they'd be mad at me for telling you. But is there anyone out here where you have any questions or anything at all? Just want to introduce yourself. That would be great as well. I think you guys can unmute.
Hey, Megan, it's Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
And hey, I'm looking forward for you to hear what I had sent you. I sent you that text with that YouTube.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, Brenda Giese.
And then, Brenda, sometimes if I don't see it, then if you're still up in the middle of the morning, you're like, then when I'm like resting for a second until the UK wakes up. And then I'm like, okay, I'm up.
Yeah.
So the sermon that you sent me,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me, because we have to put, not you, I have to put God first, because when I've done this before, I run. And then God's like, hey, I'm over here.
Yeah,
So
it's good. It's on Joseph, and I think there were so many pointers that when he was speaking, it was like, oh my goodness, I got to let you hear it.
I am going to listen to it. So I'm texting it to myself now, so it doesn't get lost in here. Because I always check my text that I texted to me. So
Yeah.
it's in here.
Good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
You're
you.
welcome. And thank you. This is just sounding awesome, and looking forward to all that's going to be happening over the next few months.
Absolutely. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a vibe.
Yeah. It already is.
Thank you. Anyone have any questions, or you want to say anything? I don't want to.
Hey, Megan.
Hi there.
Hi, Megan. It's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
I had a quick question. Are we able to pay the $25 now? I heard you mention a couple of times between now and February 16th. I just wanted to clarify.
Great. I'll let you in on a secret. So it's gonna pop up probably on Tuesday. Okay. So, but we're gonna keep the free so I don't break your momentum, because then you have to like now explain why they have to pay $25. And I'd rather you just keep signing up for people for free, and then they'll understand why they need to pay the $25. And then that top leaderboard is going to change a lot, because those are free people, but it doesn't mean anything. It does, but the leaderboard will forever change. So somebody might have 100 people free and you have 20, and they have 18 people upgrade and you have 19 people upgrade, you're going to become the leader. Does that make sense? And once you guys get into my leadership group, I have a private group, you're always in that group. And there are some major perks to being in that group as well. So, just run hard, keep sharing. Don't waste your time kind of trying to explain. And you might want to put people in the Telegram. Take that Telegram link. And if they give you anything longer than 17 seconds of trying to explain it, just say, here, let me give you the Telegram link. This is our link where you can see all the people joining. I got to call you back.
Yeah. Awesome. Perfect.
Yes, ma'am. So so that's going to happen here in the next couple of days. And then everybody will be able to pay all the way up until February 16th at 1 p.m. And then no more free, no more 25. We take assessments, and then we fall in the matrix on the 17th. And then you'll already know what the products are and how much the price point. You'll be fine. Okay. And
awesome.
That happens on the 17th, and then let the rain begin.
I'm so excited, and I can't thank you enough for being here with just our little small group. It's amazing that this actually, I don't know, it kind of it makes it feel real to me. Like, oh my God, I'm actually talking directly to this queen that's building this business. This is amazing.
Oh, thank you. And there's never a small group, because this is how I build, because I really, even though you have a sponsor, I'm your sponsor as well. And when your sponsor might be in the hospital battling whatever, guess what? I'm Bev's sponsor until we can lift her up in prayer, right? And I don't step on anybody's toes. I've only had one time where somebody was like, don't talk to my team. I'm like, okay, all right. My bad. But they made a lot of money with me too. But needless to say, I didn't go talk to that person, but but they're all over here, right? So I am here to support you guys. There's never a little team. So now what I'm expecting is that all of you schedule a call with me, with your team. I don't care if you have what you think is a small team. What if you signed me up and I was the only person you signed up? Would you think it was a little team?
Absolutely not.
So you can't think numbers, because I don't think that way. And I know we only have 10 minutes on here. So does anybody want to say anything? I'll give you the whole 9 minutes and 40 seconds.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, this is Eunice. I have a question. With all the money that will be made, do you have any intentions or any aspirations to maybe have financial planning that goes along? Because a lot of people who make a lot of money, they might not keep it. And it would be good if we're passing down generational wealth so it could be managed and taken care of.
You read my mind. Get out of my product.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. Absolutely, 100%. It's never about what you make, it's what you keep. And
Right.
and yes, we can't. My kids are over here, and my kids stand to make a lot of money. And when my son made 20,000 a month as an 18-year-old, you already know, like,
It goes fast.
so I'd rather somebody else like, hey, you need to put this here, 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 you need to do this. So yeah, we will have that. We'll have beneficiary talk, all of those things, because we know life isn't promised. But we have to protect this fortune that we're getting ready to create this year.
Right.
And I think people don't really understand it. And you're like, okay, it sounds good. Okay, just wait. You can't not do it. So yes, we're going to take care of you guys. I promise you.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
I have a question. So this being a real true business will be willable, saleable, or transferable, correct?
Yes. So we have to, there's only so much we can do, but I'm going to have them build this beneficiary tab in there, but then still wills and trust, all those things are really important. So those are things that we're going to be not talking to you about, providing you with, like, don't tell me about it, because now I got to go find it. Like, can you just bring it to me and tell me what I need to be doing? Because when you're making 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 plus thousand a month, I know it sounds crazy if you've never made it, but you're going to make it over here. So that's why I'm so like, oh my God, I got to go get the pastors to talk about this and that. And I have to try to impart as much wisdom as possible. And then throughout this coming up, I'm going to bring people in to talk to you guys about, here's what we offer. Here's what you need to do, because yeah, it's important. So yes, we will take care of you. Anybody else?
Okay, hi. Yeah, Megan. Hi, this is Sterling. How you doing?
Hey, Sterling, how are
Good,
you?
good, good. Yes, I'm glad you guys, you and Bev invited me to this Zoom. But yeah, I'm just super excited about this with this business here that we got going. I'm chomping at the bit to get it going.
Me too.
And I just like the way you rolled out everything. And I mean, it's just plain as day as to what to do, and that's just invite people to take a look at what we're doing, you know. I like how you said, give them a chance to say no, you know, to the opportunity. So that's basically what I'm doing. Just getting out there and talking with people and letting them know that that this business does exist and this is a real business.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm just glad to be here.
Thank
Never been on a platform as awesome as this one,
you
you know.
so much.
Yeah, and just the energy you have to do this every day. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing.
You know
I
what?
mean, you're on top of it every day, and that's
I could be teaching high school English and grading papers and doing the same thing for not very much.
right, right.
It's rewarding, but it takes like 10 years for them to come back and say, I'm sorry that I was mean to you. You were right. But, you know, we don't do it for the thanks, but it does feel very good to know that, you know, I'm not perfect. I will tell you guys that. And I do get tired. And then that's when God's like, go to sleep. And then I'm like, okay, I don't want to go to sleep, but let me go to sleep so I can wake up vibrating on a different level. But I love it, guys. I'm going to do this for the next all year, 2025. It's just how I roll.
Right, and what you're doing is you're setting yourself up for such a blessing because the reciprocal of what you're doing, all this pouring out that you're putting in people and training us, teaching us, you're just pouring your heart out to people. It's going to come back to you 100-fold, and that's what's beautiful about it, you know.
Thank you.
And I'm learning to be. I want to be the same type of way. Just get out there and talk to people, let them know, you know, pour into them about what we got here. at VYB. So yeah.
We will. I'm going to be in everybody's city, and I know we only have 4 minutes, Bev, and then we'll I'll show you how to upgrade your Zoom, but it does keep me honest too when I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, I can be long-winded, not that you guys can tell. But
Yeah.
when I get to my presentations and I coach and train you guys on doing a presentation, I'm 20 minutes. I'm 8:23. I'm off that call, 23 minutes in or whatever. 30 minutes at the most. And then, so you guys have a chance to go follow up, see what they like best, enroll excited people. So, it's going to get even more streamlined right now, but right now it's kind of vision time, and it's just looking for my believers. So if you have a little bit of faith, so thank you, Sterling. I appreciate you. I can probably get maybe 1 or 2 more quick questions before the time runs out. And then I'm going to get on at 7 o'clock tonight at 7 Eastern. You guys don't have to get on, but I'm just going to get on just to do this. Okay.
Got a question.
I have a hard stop for an hour. So I'm going to stay on for an hour and be shorter on my responses. I'm working on that so I can talk to a lot of different people. So anyone
Got a
else?
question, Megan.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me okay?
I can, sir.
Well, it's good to be face to face with somebody and talk to them back and forth. But is there a way I can get a link to show this VYB opportunity to other people that don't know about VYB and see if they're interested in joining it? I haven't been able to do that. I don't know. I get links from my sponsor all the time, and I don't know how she does it.
So let me ask you this. Are you just talking about like a video?
Well, the link, yeah, the links that my sponsor send me contain, they have a lot of they have some different links on them.
Okay. So
there's
do me a favor.
Videos
Do me a favor. Can you send me a text message? You guys can save my phone number too. You probably already have it, but it's the only phone number I have in my life. So let me give you guys my phone number. And okay, it's 317. My area code is, and I'm going to drop it in the chat too. But we're about to cut off in a second. Okay, so 317-796-4361. I'm going to say it again. 317-796-4361. And somebody on here, if you didn't get it, it's in the chat. 317-796. Oh, I sent it to you, Brenda. I think I sent it to you. Oh, there we go. Everybody has it.
Oh, sorry. I was typing it in too.
Okay. 317-796-4361. And I keep dropping videos. We're going to be a hub pretty soon. So you guys, I know it's a lot of info and it's like, wow, all these people coming in and it's hard for me to find the messages. I understand. I need you guys to enable your telegrams in the back office. If you don't know how to do that, we can help you to do that, or so I can get, Bev or somebody to help you guys. But you go into the back office, you have to click notifications and enable your telegram, and it sends you, now we can respond to you personally. Okay. And then right now our communication, I don't think is that great. So that's why I'm doing these meetings. And Bev, the call's getting ready to cut off. So I do want to tell you guys, you can set up a meeting with me too. Okay. Bev did it in 1 day. Think about that. So launch your business and ask me for my calendar and say, I want to schedule a call. And then you invite all your people to a call and I'll do it for you. But I only have 30 minutes because I'm like 30 minutes, 10-minute break, 30 minutes, 10-minute break. Okay. So you're the leader too. Okay. Doyle, you're the leader. My new partners. I had her come on. Hi there.
Thank you, Megan.
But I love you guys so much. Bev, thank you so much. I know this was short.
Thank you, Megan.
But
Thank
you
you,
guys
Megan.
take one and we get 30 minutes.